It's a GMO Tuesday. Wilson getting his Halloween on. And of course, Wilson coming to say goodbye to Oak Barrel Guy. Oak Barrel Guy is finding a new home today. So he's saying goodbye. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, of course, remember GMO Tuesday. GMO Tuesday brought to you by Foothill Feed and Mercantile. Hey, we're going to take a short pause. We're going to go back inside and talk about GMO Tuesday. Don't go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. Hey there, hi there, ho there. You're as welcome as can be. Hello there, hello there, hello there. Back inside, back inside. Houston, the Dodgers, huh? LA. What are we waiting on now? We waiting on Cleveland. It would be Cleveland and LA got the best records in baseball, folks. Boo. Congratulations, tip of the hat to Dodgers. They're smoking right now. Houston touched Boston up yesterday. What a great game. Thanks for the great baseball there, folks. Had a great weekend with baseball. GMO Tuesday. Of course, GMO Tuesday. Foothill Feed and Mercantile, ladies and gentlemen. Non-GMO organic feed for your critters. That girl got it. That girl got it. Hey, you know, we're getting ready to move. We're getting ready to take off. I'm going to run this into Thursday, and we'll talk about this at the end. But I found an old planting list I'll share with you that we put out back in 2008, 10 years ago. 10 years ago. You know, Foothill Feed and Mercantile, they're up on 1330 Geiger grade there. Geiger grade, 775-852-0999. Give them a call. They got your food. They got your food. Columbus Day coming up. Columbus Day, the Italian festival. How do you... We're not even going to go there, folks. We're not. That is just so insane. So insane. Ladies and gentlemen, I have just a truckload of links in the description today. Petition. There's a petition, another petition in there. Ben and Jerry's, big news. Ben and Jerry's. Ben and Jerry's, get a load of this. They're going to offer a glyphosate-free ice cream. That's kind of cool, kind of cool. Thank you very large, Ben and Jerry. Before I go any further, I gotta ask. Do you want poison in your food? No. No? Do you want poison in your food? Do you want poison in your food? Would you like a little bit of poison in your food? You want some poison in your food? I don't know how else to ask it, folks. I mean, do you speak a different language? In the comment section down below, put that in your native tongue, would you please? Would you like some poison in your food? I'll ask everybody around the world in every language there is. And I bet the answer is the same. It's going to be no. It's going to be no, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be no. It's going to be no. It's going to be no. Ben and Jerry's offering glyphosate-free ice cream. It's really big of you, Ben and Jerry, to offer us a product and not charge us to poison us. Pardon me. I don't mean to be. But if I'm not mistaken, that glyphosate thing, yeah, remember? They took some of that over here and they put it in some of this over here. Yeah, and we got that other thing going on, you know. You got that other doohickey going on, and you end up with stuff like the star of our show, ladies and gentlemen. The star of our show, Wilcox Organic. That's right, Wilcox Organic. Hard-boiled eggs. Hard-boiled eggs. Mm-hmm. Hard-boiled eggs. 12 weeks, star of the show. 12 weeks, star of the show. Ladies and gentlemen, they waited. They waited in line on the show for 6 months before they came on the show, and they are the king of the show. Guest spots on the show. They are not relinquishing their throne at all. Wilcox, hot-boiled eggs. Ben and Jerry's, big news on Ben and Jerry's, ladies and gentlemen. They're going to come up with a glyphosate-free ice cream. I think that is really big of them to charge us for a product without poison. I mean, think about it right now. You are paying to be poisoned when you go buy food right now. Glyphosate's in everything. It's in everything. It's in everything. You know what glyphosate is not in, though? I guess I got to take it back. It's not at the Lake Tahoe market. Lake Tahoe markets, ladies and gentlemen. Lake Tahoe, most of your farmers market seasons have ended. However, if you're part of Lake Tahoe markets, that's LakeTahoeMarkets.com. Check them out. They got a year-round thing going on. If you order on Monday, which was yesterday, so you're late this week, but they deliver on Thursday. You can't beat that with a stick. Fresh farm produce, organic goods, organic goodies in the wintertime at Lake Tahoe. Come on, you're in heaven. You got to be in heaven, huh? Speaking of heaven, I know the pun. You know, they're, oh God, heaven's missing an angel. You're so da da da. Paula Mayer, Paula's Healthy Living, and MDG Blogger. I'm telling you right now, those two gals, they got some wild stuff too. And it's, if I'm not mistaken, I think MDG Blogger got a thing about debris removals. And ladies and gentlemen, think about this for just a minute, because what do I always tell you? What do I say? What do I say? What do I say? What goes in that dirt goes on the table. Hard-boiled eggs. Oh yeah, we're going to use less of this. Right, that's why we have glyphosate in Ben and Jerry's. And it's a poison. And oh, by the way, you're paying Ben and Jerry to poison you. You're paying Fritos to poison you. Yes, you are. Kellogg's, Post, all of them. They're using this stuff. They're using this maize, corn, soy. Anything corn and soy, folks. That's a hurt. That's a hurt. That's a hurt, man. I'm telling you. But the big news coming together this week, all these new papers are being printed. We have all these court cases going on. Everywhere under the sun, there's a court case going on against Monsanto right now. Corrupting science. I mean, let's be real. There's no questions in my mind right now that all the big bud-eyed scientists with their little bachelors getting ready to get their PhD and start doing their understudy and undergraduate work, they're all getting ready. They're going to save the hungry people of the world, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, they are. They have been educated in Monsanto science. They have been educated. Monsanto has bought our education when it comes to agriculture science. It's been talked about over and over and over. What was the kid's name at Cornell? I'm drawing a blank on his name right now, but he brought it to light. Brought it to light. Young man brought this stuff to light, said, hey, this is not right. And now we have more of it. Now we have more of it. And now people are finding, are you ready for this, folks? That's not a Christmas thing either. It's not Halloween yet. That is for sale. But I know someone's out there. I know someone's out there because I still have my buddy right here, okay? The buddy's right here, yeah. Anyways. Sorry, folks. Sorry. In the description, ladies and gentlemen, I got a link for the hearings on glyphosate in the European Union. They start on the 11th, October 11th. The link is in the description. You can listen to those hearings live. And what the subject matter of the hearings are is the same thing as the perverted science, the education, how they have manipulated everything. Substantially equivalent. There's another paper out again about substantially equivalent. We know. I mean, let me ask you something. Okay, let me ask you something here. We're going to take this pin right here, and we're going to take this pin right here. They both have blue ink. We're going to take the ink out of this pin. They're substantially equivalent. They do the same thing. Oh, it won't write without ink? So explain this to me. How is your soil any good without manganese, magnesium, zinc, iron, calcium, potassium? How is your soil good without any of that? I give up too. I don't know. So, what goes in the soil goes on the table. So now we have corn that doesn't have any of those trace metal minerals and elements in them that our bodies need. Now we have soy that doesn't have those trace metal elements and minerals that our body needs on a daily basis. We need them. But yet, we're going to feed the hungry people of the world. We're going to use less of my #1 selling product. How? Whom do your elected officials represent, ladies and gentlemen? How can anybody who has a high school diploma be suckered into that bozo analogy? They never were taught. You're going to love this phrase. You're going to love this phrase. The GMO technology plants and food products fail because they do not take into account the complexity of biological systems. Let that sink in for a second. Okay. I'm a lay guy. You're a lay, I mean, you know what I'm talking about. Just the regular old folk. You're just a regular old folk, right? I'm just a regular old guy. You know what that means? They've been lying to us about the evolution of what's going to happen with the glyphosate, and that we're going to get these bugs that we can't contain and can't kill and can't poison, and we're going to get these weeds that we're going to need a bigger, stronger, nastier chemical. Hello? That is what that is saying. It's the evolution of life. That all the scientific papers have been geared out of Monsanto. And when they're buying LSU Science, they're buying South Carolina agriculture programs, they're buying agriculture departments, they're buying entire agriculture departments to change the narrative. They profited $1.9 billion last year on glyphosate. You can't tell me it's not about money. Not when the total profits were $6.3 billion for the company. Give me a break. How dumb are our politicians? "20 years of corrupted science" is what's going on. In the description, there's a link to whitewash. I believe the gal's over Little Cutie Pie too. Another drop dead gorgeous. No GMO girl. I don't know what to tell ya. I don't know what to tell you. I tell you what. Okay? If you need a reason not to eat GMO food, just go look at a photograph of Hillary Monsanto. If that's not enough to scare you into going organic, you just want to die. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say there. But the reality is this, ladies and gentlemen, and I've been getting a lot of questions come in, and I appreciate them. A lot of questions about people getting attacked and people, how do you debate these people? Because they all come at you because they got they say they got a PhD or that they have this and that they have that. And some of them are scientifically literate. But you could actually get a job called a science commentator. That's what Kevin Synapathy is. She's a science commentator. Claims she loves science. That's why she became a science commentator. I didn't see any academic science background. I saw journalism. Maybe that's a science. A science commentator. Their function is to explain science to the layperson. This is what I learned in science all the way going back to the first grade, and it got multiplied every year going forward. When it comes to science, yeah, there is a lot of science and understanding the difference between DNA and RNA and all kinds of stuff, okay? There's a lot of different disciplines: biology, botany, zoology, ichthyology. There's a whole lot of disciplines. But one thing science does not do is defy logic. It doesn't ignore. I mean, common sense will go a long way in science. Just common sense. Just like it does in life. A little common sense. When all these people attack you in a social media setting, just use a little common sense. See what they're saying. Take that step back for a minute and see what they're saying, because that's what I do. And you know what? They're all dumb as a box of rocks, because if you look at the statements, you're going to see patterns. You're going to see patterns. Those patterns are there for a reason. And this is where I'm going to address Ronnie Cummings. I'm going to address Zen Honeycutt. I'm going to address Mr. Kimbrell, Center for Food Safety. Vani Hari, the Food Babe. Food and Water Watch. Food Tank. All of you people, all of you organizations. Well, good organizations. All good organizations. You know exactly what I'm talking about when I say they attack in a systematic way. You know exactly what I'm talking about, and that is because $1.9 billion in profit, they can organize. Why aren't you guys all working together? Why aren't you organizing for one common thing, no matter what it is? One common thing. None of us want poison in our food right now. Get your members to join the Twitter campaign. Get at Alladay LLC. I'm there. I'm tweeting you guys. I'm buzzing you when I post this stuff, and I'm buzzing you again today. And I'm going to ask you, and I'm going to ask everybody, please join my Twitter campaign. Even Sheena, the drop-dead gorgeous down under girl, Sheena Alexandra, on the Bondi Radio. Bondi Radio, yeah. You can catch them on the TuneIn app too. They got a show going on. They got another healthy living show that they were advertised. I saw it on LinkedIn. But good stuff. Good stuff. They don't want poison in the food down there either. Join the Twitter campaign, folks. We asked the president. We asked Miss President. We asked Mr. Pruitt. We asked the FDA and Mr. Sonny Perdue every single day. Please get the poison out of our food. 22 new followers this week on Twitter. Thank you very large. I know I got 5 or 6 more. I will get you today, and I'll get you in on this one here too. We'll ask Mr. President, Mr. President, EPA, FDA, USDA, get the poison out of our food. Please get the poison out of our food. None of us want it. None of us want it. Like what you hear, folks, give us a thumbs up. If you subscribe to the station, that's how they do the mono. I don't know all that, but that's what they tell me to say. You know, hey, tell them to subscribe when you get subscribers. So if you would, subscribe to the station, give us a thumbs up. If you can help out, donate, hit the website, please. It's greatly appreciated. To everybody that's kept us on the air, thank you very large. From the bottom of my heart. Preservation Thursday. Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Workman's comp. Workman's comp. Why would an order mill, we're going to ask this question, we're going to ask the button right now. We'll ask the button. Why would a company that is strictly an order mill be calling their subcontractors / independent contractors / employee to discuss workman's comp issues?
Oh, come on now. That ain't even bullshit. That's horse shit.
We're going to talk about that, ladies and gentlemen, on Preservation Thursday. That's right. That's right. One of the big companies calling around, asking about workman's comp. Maybe the order mill's not as compliant as they think they are. I don't know. It's a Florida company, you know, and that other Florida company down there, they were taking money for, what the heck were they doing? Oh, I remember. They were taking money. If you didn't have workman's comp insurance and not providing workman's comp insurance. Kind of fraud. Hey, we'll also have a Business 101 section in Preservation Thursday, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, this was my capability statement back in 2008, 10 years ago. I ought to bronze it. It was, of course, Alladay Organic Farms, but it told what we provided, our services and whatnot. But it had our grow list. Hey, kind of stepping back in time a little bit. Zimbabwe birds, Peruvian white bullets, Tepin, Nepali orange, Mayan love, Monsanto, Haponis, habaneros, gold Peruvian gold bullets, woo. DR bulls and Assam. And I got to say, the Monsanto, Monsanto, and the Tepins did not do very well. They require a lot. Monsanto, and I'm going to try to grow them here because they like the higher elevation. I'm a little higher than where I was before. They're a cooler chili, but and the Tepin just got to be really hot. You got to have a lot of hot. But we also had hyssop, chamomile, horehound, lavender, mugwort, mint. Of course, we do the peppermint, spearmints now. White sage. I still do white sage. I actually, that pile right there, that's white sage. Genovese, lemon, red Reuben, Thai basils. You know me and the basils, folks. Cilantro, English sage, fern leaf dill. We had the German wintertime, Greek oregano, and rosemary in 2008, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, if you need a garden planted, hey, I might be able to help. I don't know. I do not know. But we'll have a little Business 101 section. We'll talk about capability statements, how to put it together. They're really simple. I can actually do them, help you out with them. So, time to get out of here. It's time to get out of here. Like what you hear, give us a thumbs up. Subscribe to the station, folks. If you can donate, hit the website. Certainly appreciate it. And again, to everybody that helped keep us on the air this week, thank you very large. Sincerely appreciate it. It's humbling. It really is. And we will see you, unless I have some breaking news about this workman's comp story, on Preservation Thursday. Look at me, I'm a bold egg. 12 weeks on the show, ladies and gentlemen. 12 weeks. Hey, I'm telling you, they're special. They are special. Have a great day. Let's all be safe out there.